Did you just piss on your roommate's bed? Is that what you just did?
Hey, there's a lot for that string to travel through, you know. So hashtag. Just
Wow.
saying.
Well, right. Okay.
I have a really.
It's all that. I thought it was just all the hair it had to get through. Oh, it's a lot of hair.
I have to part it like Moses with the staff.
And lo, he led the children home. Fantastic. You're going to be a religious figure in future years. There's no doubt about it. It's going to be great, isn't it?
Yeah.
You live in a pretty religious country now, don't you?
I live in a very religious country.
You class it as very religious.
To my standards.
Oh, fuck me. Richard Dawkins is very fucking religious compared to your standards. Jesus.
They don't serve alcohol on a Sunday. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
They do in Dublin, yeah.
Yeah.
Dublin.
They're getting rid of that rule about not drinking on Easter Sunday, serving alcohol. I think this was the last year that they were doing it, and now.
Yeah, that's not a law that's going to go down well in Ireland, is it?
So I can't believe they had that for so long.
Well, they must have followed England, surely.
But wasn't there? Didn't I hear there were people? There's no drinking on Easter Sunday, but if you give blood, you get a pint of Guinness.
Shut up!
I think that's true.
I think that's bollocks.
So there were people walking around giving 5 and 6 pints of blood just to have a pint of Guinness. Look that, Google that. I'm sure that's correct. If you're gonna cut Minge the clam, I think the least you can do.
Do you know what? I just put in Ireland donate, and then blood Guinness just came up.
Really?
Mhm.
So it is true.
Ireland ends free Guinness after blood donation.
That is because it was the only way you could. Yeah, basically, it's the only way you could get a drink. So there's people going, they give it a pint of blood and have a Guinness. Go to the next one, give another pint, have another pint of Guinness.
Where was this?
You end up with Irishmen who've had 8 pints of Guinness, lost 8 pints of blood, and understandably, absolutely fucking off their tits.
It's like Guinness nearly ran out of business.
Yeah.
We can't keep doing this.
I think it's more the health thing.
Some guy got refused because he had given 20 donations.
Fucking hell.
I tell you what.
Do you know what he needs? He deserves a Guinness for that.
Yeah, that's a Guinness World Record. If I was Irish, that would make me proud. That is devotion to duty. It might not be the Guinness. He might just be a very civil-minded citizen.
Nah.
No, he's a pisshead. I mean, presumably you could buy beer on Easter Saturday and just put it in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do anyway. But even supermarkets as well, it's crazy. Like they don't serve alcohol. Here of all places.
But why is that? But there's no. I mean, the Christians can drink as much booze as they want, can't they?
Yeah.
So why is it not allowed on Easter Sunday?
I thought it was all about drinking wine anyway over the Passover and all that.
I don't know.
We're out of our depth. We're clearly out of our depth here.
Yeah.
We should go back to slagging off James Taylor and Sean Marsh.
We haven't spoken about James Taylor or Kevin Peterson really.
No,
James Taylor isn't he batting coach for someone?
He's gone into I think he's gone coaching. I think at Leicester. I'm not sure. Certainly he's coaching somewhere.
Children.
Basically, people of his own height. That's right.
He needs to go to New
player
Zealand.
manager. He's a player manager.
I've got a question for you. I've got a question for you, Noops. Yeah. Seriously now, this is a serious cricketing question.
Which means it's not.
Who is the best? No, it is, honestly.
All right.
But it's peculiar to you. Who is the best batsman out of James Taylor and Sean Marsh?
What?
You haven't answered the question, Nick.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Sean Marsh. Why? What was the gasp?
I felt sure you'd go for James Taylor just so you could be close to him.
Another retiree.
Have you ever baked James Taylor a cake, Noops? That's what I'd like to know.
With a lot of me inside it.
Yeah, exactly.
I put
Noop's got a bold patch on his body somewhere.
Oh dear. We all know where as well, don't we?
Who is your new?
Go on.
I've got a new one.
Oh, cool.
You know my new one.
Who?
Do?
It's New Zealander.
Mitchell Santner.
Kane Williamson.
Oh,
Kane Williamson is genuinely good. That's unusual for you to actually pick a good player.
Okay.
Perhaps you're maturing.
Okay.
No, I know what's going to happen as soon as Kane Williamson becomes.
We've said this. This is the equivalent of having a teenage daughter who brings home all these 40-year-old drug addict bikers, and she says, "I'm bringing my new boyfriend home tonight." Thinking, "Oh fuck me," and it turns out to be just a normal bloke. Perhaps you've actually matured.
I know what's going to. As soon as Kane Williamson becomes mainstream and like the best player ever, who's going to drop him? Nah.
Kane Williamson is pretty mainstream, and I think most people agree he's a very good player.
I think when he comes to England and then he makes a name for himself,
I'm the hipster of cricket.
Well, no, you just like shit players, inexplicably shit players as well. You were called out by a complete stranger for your idiotic Sean Marsh love.
That didn't happen. He's been blocked. He's been blocked from our website.
What was his name? Steve something.
I don't know. Noops has had him shot.
He's banned.
You're banning him.
Yeah. I reported him to Facebook.
I've said it before and I've said it again. You should be the president. He's banned. So banned.
Okay, so here's one for you then, Copes.
Yeah.
Batsman.
Yeah.
Okay. Kohli.
Yeah.
Or I don't think there's anyone as good as him at the moment. That's the thing. Oh damn.
Joe Root.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, now you're a staunch England fan.
Yeah.
I am a staunch England fan.
So Joe Root. Well, we all are, aren't we? It's Joe Root and Kohli.
Well, you're not. Not if they start losing. You're just a turncoat, you aren't you? You swap around like that. What happened to your love for Sri Lanka? What happened to that?
All the best players have gone.
Drop that.
All the best players have gone.
Yeah, drop that like a bad habit, didn't he? Craig?
New Zealand, you're next.
Yeah, as soon as Kane Williamson retires, you fuckers.
You're next. They're being carried by Ross Taylor.
Who's the best batsman out of Virat Kohli and everyone? No one. Him. He's the best.
Yeah, I know.
What about Hashim Amla?
Oh, there we go. Kohli and Hashim Amla.
Hashim Amla.
Really?
He's the best player in the world.
Can't win when he hits a century, though, can he?
All joking apart, the only box that Kohli's got left to tick is to come and score runs in England. That's the only place he's failed. I think he's got them everywhere else, hasn't he? And I think they're coming the year after next. They're coming next year. 2018, yeah, I think that's right, and I'm sure he'll make up for it then.
See, De Villiers has lost his powers. He got attacked by those aliens in Space Jam. Like, I don't know what happened. Him and Kohli last year were amazing. Yeah. Like, they were unstoppable. Yeah. And now what's happened to him?
Come here!
I mean, they were overdue a slump. Come on.
Has Kohli had a slump particularly?
I think he's in one now.
I think this happened since the last call. I have got to call Kohli out on his John Terry-like performance at the end of the Australians.
It really
hasn't played for 2 weeks and comes out with his kit on. Hang on. But it was Rahane was the captain who actually won the series. No one wants to listen to you. You go and sit down. It's all about me. He had a bit of Graham Swanitis there.
Yeah, he didn't have a particularly good series in against Australia.
Not as much as I'd hoped, considering he'd smeared England all around the subcontinent. And then
I was actually in India when that series was going on, and as you can imagine, they just replayed they were kept going every series. He hit a double century. So I think 4 running series, he hit a double century. The first person in the world to ever do that.
Is that right?
They just replayed them over and over and over again.
Were all of these series in India? Didn't India play like 8 Test series in a row at home?
Yeah.
So one of them could have been in Bangladesh.
I think no, Bangladesh came to India for that one. It was one test.
And they didn't. They don't play Pakistan at all.
No.
Although I think Pakistan are not going to. They're going to be a little bit easier with losing those 2. That's a big loss for Pakistan.
I wonder if they're playing in. Are they playing one-day cricket? Them 2, or they retired altogether from everything? Because you got the Champions Trophy this year in England.
Well, Misbah doesn't play in the one-day team anyway, does he?
I thought he did. I think you'd think he'd turn up for that.
I think Misbah's already retired from one-day cricket. Takes him a day to get out of bed in the morning.
He hasn't actually scored. Did you know he hasn't actually scored a one-day century?
Misbah?
Yeah.
I'm surprised about that because he's got one of the fastest centuries of all time, hasn't he?
He does. He has the fastest Test century.
Yeah.
He levelled it with Viv Richards.
Yeah, he was quite good as well. He was quite good.
He gets it.
Viv Richards again. Viv Richards, he was useless. What did he ever do? Rubbish player.
See, with like Misbah, it's like he's got the concept like the wrong way around. Because he must be senile. You know what I mean? Just like.
Oh, poor old Misbah. We think he's got dementia.
And he's married to the oldest clam.
He's married to Minge Clam.
That's fact now.
Mingle Huck.
Yeah. Minge.
Mingle Huck.
That's it.
Mingle Huck.
Have you seen his back garden?
Yeah.
Full of pando trees. Planted them all himself.
He used to sit under as a boy. That's right, absolutely.
He planted them.
What else?
Champions Trophy.
Champions Trophy.
Yeah, okay, so
Dwayne Bravo.
Oh.
Are the West Indies getting together for that?
The West Indies are going to actually put their first team out for that.
Yeah,
you guess they will. You guess they will.
Well, what are the three teams involved? West Indies, England, and India?
No, everyone.
India probably. Well, no, in the mix. Australia. What do you reckon?
Yeah, of course. I'm thinking of that triangular series. So
no. This is a full-on Champions Trophy.
This is like the World Cup without the nonsense, basically.
Yeah,
right?
the good one. Yeah. This is the good one-day tournament.
Early predictions, like who are the faves? Who's your fave?
England home advantage.
I'm going with my usual ABBA prediction. Anyone but Australia.
I think it'll be England West Indies probably in the final.
Well, I tell you what. Let me get I can help you here. Let me get my information box. I'll get electronically in touch with my bookmaker, which means the only downside of me looking at any price on the bookmaker is I'll get 85 text messages now saying, "Go on, have a bet. Why don't you bet? Bet. Come on, why don't you have a bet? You bet a month ago. Have another bet now. Bet."
These ridiculous pop-ups. I always get Bet365 pop-ups. Sort of like I close down a window.
Yeah. They're the pop-ups you get, Nick. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to watch porn here. Can you go away?
Am I supposed to wait to that? Ray Winston. The favourites for All Right Champions Trophy is England at 3-1.
Okay.
Australia 100-30. South Africa 4-1. India 9-2. New Zealand 8-1, 14-1 Pakistan, Sri Lanka 20-1, Bangladesh 40-1. Oh, of course, West Indies aren't playing.
Oh right, okay.
No.
West Indies didn't qualify.
No.
It's the top 8.
Because they didn't put their first team.
See you, Dwayne.
Yeah. No Champions Trophy for Dwayne.
Loser.
So I reckon that New Zealand wouldn't be a terrible bet there, would they? 8-1.
India.
India 9-2.
Yeah, it'll be India-England final, something like that.
India in tournaments always do good, right? They've got very good track record when it comes to tournaments. South Africa, can't breathe.
The old Ben chokes. Okay.
Sri Lanka,
Sri Lanka 20-1.
Nah, they're not going to do it.
Pakistan 14-1. Pakistan don't win tournaments very often, though, do they?
They get far. It's the same with New Zealand, actually. New Zealand are a bit choky.
They're semis. Yeah. They've got the semis.
Raging semis, aren't they?
But as we said before, semis just is like the second round. There's only 8 teams playing.
I think, I think what it is about South Africa is like everyone expects them to, to make it. But everyone expects them to make it, whereas like with New Zealand, it's like, oh wow, they made the semis. Well done. Like you give them a gold star kind of thing.
Every time.
Patronise them. Yeah.
So who are you going for then?
I think England home advantage. We should
really?
do that. They've got a much better team now.
It would be very un-England to win a one-day trophy. Very un-England.
Well, they haven't. They've done it before, but I think they've got an exciting.
Well,
team.
That's interesting. When have they done it before?
Didn't they win the T20 in West Indies?
They have, but they're the only major nation who's never won a 50-over tournament.
Yeah, that was like back in 2007, man.
Yeah, New Zealand managed to spawn a share because they got to a final once and it rained or something. But everyone else pretty much everyone else has won the World Cup, haven't they? England have lost 4 finals, I think.
Okay, Kopi, who are your final 2?
I think. Well, I need to get technical and look at the groups now. I think India will be in the final because they'll have strong support. What about an India-Pakistan final? That'd be a giggle, wouldn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
In England,
that could happen
as well. Wow.
In England, that could happen.
That'd be a giggle.
I think they've seen each other anyway in the tournament. I think they're in the same group.
I'm going for an outside bet. I'm going for Pakistan to win the Champions Trophy. Yeah. Put that in your P and S it. That's what I say.
And India in the final with them.
Cool. Pakistan to beat India in the final. That'd be a real laugh, wouldn't it? Okay, yeah, why not? Why not? I assume England will explode like a bunch of dicks like they normally do.
Nah, I think they'll get far.
I think with the inclusion of Stokes. But the thing is...
Yeah, you got Stokes, Joe Root.
The problem is that when you have Stokes, you have to have the baggage of Wokes. That's just how it works.
Well,
how did he get in the IPL?
Well, I don't think he had... Did Wokes have a bad IPL?
Yeah.
I don't
he
think
was
he
shit.
did. I heard some... I heard someone saying the other day.
I don't think they realised they got Wokes. I thought they had bought Stokes. They were like, wow, this is a bargain. This is really cheap.
That's a nightmare, isn't it?
And then he turns up.
Yeah,
that's like playing at a football club and signing Lionel Messi. Oh no, you're the wrong one.
Yeah, it's like when your grandma buys you a Nintendo 54. You're like, oh. You open up, you see the shape of the box, and you're like, and he's like, oh.
I bet you told her and all, didn't you? Most people say, thanks, Gran. You go, this is shit, Gran. You're fucking rubbish.
Still tell her to this day.
It's sort of like my grandma got me the new Spider-Man film. She got it on DVD. And you open up as Man Spider. Stupid.
I'm trying to look at the stats. Stat-O.
Hit me, man.
Well, it's a complicated website, is the problem.
Okay, V, who was your fighter goal? You
I don't know about orange caps. Oh, no.
The orange caps means...
oh, yeah.
Run.
Yeah, the other one.
And...
Scary.
Anyway, I'm looking at the most wickets.
Yeah, it'd be purple cap, isn't it?
Purple hair, he's got the purple head. Boovedish. No, Cope's got the purple.
Basically, yeah, Boovy is top.
Yeah. Sexy.
Wokes is 7th.
Rubbish. There's only 7 bowlers in the whole fucking IPL.
No,
anyway.
Who's in between?
Everyone else are all-rounders.
Number 1 is the Boovedish.
Yeah.
Then number 2 is Yadav Unakat from the Rising Pune Super Volcanoes Godzilla. 3 is the botulism patient Mitch McClenaghan.
Oh, yes.
4.
How much blood does he
4
get?
is he's been on the Guinness. 4 is Imran Tahir. 5 Rashid Khan. 6 Sandeep Sharma and 7 Chris Wokes. 17 wickets in 13 matches. An average of 22.7 runs per over, 8.77.
It's actually pretty good. But
it's better than Ben Stokes. I don't know if he got any runs.
Who?
No.
So they saw value in him.
I'm not convinced. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry, not sorry.
I don't care whether I upset Wokes fans or not.
This is a shit game, Gran. I fucking hate you. I'm going to kick you in your... I'm kicking you in your minge clam. I hate your guts. Why is everyone's grandmother a cunt? That's what I don't understand. Kohli got 308 runs in 10 games.
308 in 10 games?
Yep.
That's not very good, is it? That's below his par.
And AB...
and Chris Gale's the other one.
AB de Villiers got 216 runs in 9 matches. How are they to play in the same side?
Oh, Chris Gale's in that team.
And he is, yes. Yeah, so how does that happen? How are those 3 allowed to be on the same side?
Allowed, yeah.
Well, that's like when
are they allowed 4 overseas players or 3? I can't remember what it is now.
4. There are 4 overseas players.
Gale got 200 runs in 9 matches.
They get Shane Watson in there as well. That's their punishment.
That explains it. I understand.
And they got this guy called Travis Head as well.
Who the fuck's that?
Tim L. Mills. Well, these are a good side. Why didn't they win?
Well, they're very top heavy, as you can clearly see.
Their big guns didn't fire. I reckon Gale is a bit over the top now. He's got to be getting on.
All right, let's guess his age. How old do you think he is?
I think 37.
I have to recuse myself because I know how old he is. I can see his birthday here.
Oh.
21st of September 1979.
Yeah, you're both
so
right.
37 is right. 37 is right. You're both right. Well, thanks for that, giving us equal credit, because me had to guess and I just read it. Well done, Mike. You managed to read off the screen.
That's really good.
Yeah. I'm not. You do understand, despite my ramblings pointing to the contrary, I am not special needs. Well done, Mike. Yay, Mike. Fantastic. Mike read a screen today. And they come to pick me up. Oh, Mike's been good today. He managed to read some whole words. Had a bit of an incident with a mingy clam, but apart from that, he was fine. Rising Pune super minge clams.
It just rises out from the depths of the water. It's just like bleh. Mossy.
Oh no! Shut up.
Oh.
Rising pungent.
You have rising pungent super clams. You haven't. Oh, now come on. You haven't nailed your colours to the mast.
Yeah, Noops, we haven't heard from you who you think is going to...
In the finals.
Are you going with England? V?
I'm going with England.
England-India final.
Yeah.
I'm going with Pakistan,
if that's possible.
Pakistan, England.
Pakistan-India final I'm going for. I'm going left field, man.
I haven't actually seen what the lineup is and who's in what side, so I don't even know if that's even possible.
Well,
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. No, you can bet the ICC will make sure that India, Australia, and England stay apart for as long as possible.
Noops, who are you saying? It's New Zealand, aren't you? Outside bet.
I mean, the underdog.
Yeah, the underdog. Bangladesh for the win.
Bangladesh are 80-1. Because Bangladesh could upset some people. They got some betting. If old Tamim Iqbal throws a wobbler.
And the old Shakib. As well.
Or a dodgy bet. Or dodgy on,
What are you saying?
Did I see that in the IPL...
Dodgy match fixing goes on.
Oh. In the IPL, there was an Afghanistan player playing. Yes?
That's right, yes, there was.
Good for him.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name was, but yeah. I always thought that as well. Good for him.
His name was Shettis Pence. He was playing the other day, wasn't he? We saw him.
Yeah. Was he appealing?
Did he shit his pants? Oh.
Does he play for...
Did he have OT butt porridge?
Yeah. That's right up with the mingy clam, isn't it? Oh dear. So in the Champions Trophy, one group is Australia, Bangladesh, England, and New Zealand.
Noob still hasn't.
No, it's good. I like this.
And the other group is India, Pakistan, South Africa, Sri Lanka. Top two go through from each group. The India-Pakistan game is on the 4th of June in Birmingham.
Oh my god!
All right, so
that is going to be lively.
Give me the that's going to be mental.
Can you imagine? Ravi Shastri is going to ejaculate himself inside out.
Well, presumably the Indians will be expecting, a 30-minute opening ceremony, 28 of which is devoted to India, with Imran Khan looking increasingly cross. This is such a good format. This is such a better format than the World Cup.
And better than the IPL.
Oh, yeah, the IPL's too much.
First game's on the 1st of June, finals on the 18th of June. Done. 2 weeks. Brilliant.
IPL, why didn't they just stick to
money?
Just league matches.
Money.
I mean, a league table.
They want a grand final, don't they? Because if you have a league table, a bit like, so you look at the Premier League now, the football, that has petered out now because Chelsea have won and there's still games left.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what they're trying to avoid.
Well, I suppose the difference is all about relegations now, and you don't really have that in IPL unless they have...
I was going to say, unless there's a financial irregularity. No. This is financial. Why have you gone away, Noobs?
I'm here. Hello?
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 Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you.
But you can't hear Noobs?
Well, I can hear Noobs, but he says on the phone, it says he's away. He's just got a yellow dot up.
Oh no, that's his status.
There we go. You happy?
I'm happy, chappy.
There we go. Gone back to green.
That is better.
Okay. So,
I don't understand the technology.
You can
I'm gonna
just
mess,
other
I'm gonna
people
mess with
looking.
Kofi's head. Oh.
Do not disturb, it says now. Oh, no.
Now I'm offline, apparently.
It just says do not. Oh, no, it says away. This is amazing. I think we should do this for 3 hours. This is brilliant.
He's like a monkey. Shiny object.
It's like magic.
It's like jingling your keys in front of a baby.
Quite right too.
Sorry, no.
So, Noob, you haven't come up with a decision.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah. We'll get to that. But we're like with the IPL, having that semi-final and final format, putting that in there just draws so much more attention and so much more money as well. Just you know when you tell the audience, oh yeah, there's going to be a semi-final and a final, you just get.
Well, we do this every year. I mean, me and Noops are cricket fans. I know you like football as well, Kopi, and other sports, golf. But as a cricket out and out cricket fan, even I get bored of that tournament and think, fucking hell, it's getting dragged on a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder if they could keep the same number. If they could play 2 games a day. Would the TV audience wear that?
I don't think they're going to lose. I don't think they're going to lose an audience in India.
No, that's probably what they're worried about, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's their main income.
Yeah,
and the amount of adverts they get flying about as well.
Yeah, you can tell if they because even if they out advert Sky because Sky go back to the studio sometimes.
That's right.
And Sky like an advert. Let's face it, they really do like an advert. So, Noops, come on, look, we've been doing this for hours. What's your prediction so we can all just go home?
Okay, so final... okay, I got my emotional final and then my realistic final. So
Let's see what your realistic final is. Your realistic final is New Zealand against Bangladesh. No, that's your dream final.
Sri Lanka versus New Zealand.
No, not anymore.
South Africa. South Africa.
He's dumped Sri Lanka.
Noop's I reckon Noop's going to say New Zealand, South Africa, or something like that. Not in the final.
No, I think England have that home advantage, so it's going to be England and Australia. I think Australia are going to jam their way to the final some stupidly way.
Some spawny
French cut through his leg, Steve Smith shot.
They're going to have this really bad, but like they'll win because the other team have choked. Like not the final, but like that's how they're going to make their way to the final.
Okay. So to answer the question then,
England and Australia.
And who's going to win?
No, we didn't get that far. Only you did. Only you fell for it.
How did I fall for it?
You put it out there saying that Pakistan were going to beat India, causing controversy.
I was not causing controversy.
Oh, look at the YouTube comments now, going crazy. Saying Pakistan. So you think Pakistan are better than India? Is that what you're saying, Copes?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Comment.
India are rubbish, and Pakistan should nuke them. That's what I'm saying.
Fucking hell. That's escalated.
I tell you what, that happened fast, didn't it? I doubled down on that pretty quickly. You goaded me into it. What you've done, you've worn me down to after an hour and 50 minutes.
Do you know what you've done? You've just come up with the title of this podcast.
You've worn me down.
Pakistan again should nuke India. Capital letters.
I'm pretty sure I didn't say that.
That would get views. It's all about the views, man.
Okay, man of the tournament.
Man of the tournament.
Ooh.
Virat Kohli. Virat Stokesy. Yeah. Funny if Chris Wokes gets man of the tournament.
Sean Marsh.
Are you really using up your
true, actually.
Mitch McClenaghan.
Mitch McClenaghan will be spending most of the time in some Victorian hospital being operated on. Man of the tournament.
Aaron Finch.
Ooh. Is he even playing?
Probably. Aaron Finch or David Warner.
Who's your man of the tournament? Go on, V, you think of one as well.
I did. I've been giving out a few. Shekhar Dhawan.
Kane Williamson.
Kane Williamson.
Yeah, why not?
Probably someone like Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, Rohit Sharma's pretty good.
I mean, we all are missing Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers, but is that too obvious?
Oh, but you said de Villiers was finished.
I didn't say that. Noob said it.
Yeah, he's lost his powers. They're in some basketball somewhere.
Some alien controlled basketball.
I would... man of the tournament,
Or Dhoni could have one last flare.
Do you think Yuvraj Singh's going to make the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he will.
Oh, he's not consistent though, is he? He's not a consistent guy.
Pitches, if they get him on a quick pitch at the Oval, that might not be to his liking.
No.
Stokes has got a chance.
Dale Stains's not playing, is he?
Who's got a chance to be up there?
I'm going to say Amla. Hashim Amla's going to be man of the tournament.
Oh, good
shout.
shout.
He's going to rack up the runs.
Yeah,
Stokes,
he's pretty good player.
Stokes has got a chance.
Stokes.
It's a big test for Stokes. The first really big tournament he's played for England when he's generally recognised as the best all-rounder now.
What about that T20?
Is that right?
What about that?
There was a tournament in India where,
where he bowled
where
the
he
last
played a tournament.
Yeah, tell me about it. You don't have to remind me. I started having fucking therapy for it.
You and Mitch McLennan.
Bowl a Yorkie, you stupid ginger bastard!
Actually, we're missing one guy who's world class.
Who's that?
Mitchell Santner.
Oh. Mitchell Santner.
So man of the tournament, I say Amla v.
I'm not saying because I like this guy, but I think someone like Aaron Finch will probably win it.
Okay, and Cope said Kane Williamson.
Yeah, I'm going to Kane Williamson.
Nice.
Well, we all know Virat Kohli's going to get about 8,000 runs, isn't he?
No bowlers.
Yeah, bowlers are shit, man.
They always give it to the best batsman.
Yeah, it's because batting is harder.